The Homestead Act of 1862 stands as a beacon in American history. Signed by President Abraham Lincoln, it promised 160 acres of free land to anyone willing to cultivate it. This sparked a mass migration westward, with figures like Daniel Freeman, the first to file a claim under the act, becoming symbols of this pioneering spirit. Driven by the promise of land ownership and a chance to build a better life, families packed their meager belongings and braved harsh conditions to answer the call of the West. They were a diverse group, from freed slaves seeking opportunity to immigrants chasing the American dream. These pioneers were met with vast prairies, unforgiving deserts, and towering mountains. Life was a constant struggle against the elements, with limited access to resources and the ever-present threat of conflict with Native American tribes. Yet, they persevered, their determination fueled by the dream of carving out a piece of this new land for themselves and their descendants. Theirs is a story of resilience, hard work, and the unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. The impact of the Homestead Act resonated far beyond the individuals who staked their claim. It shaped the landscape of the American West, transforming vast stretches of wilderness into fertile farmlands and bustling towns. More importantly, it left an indelible mark on the American identity, fostering a spirit of self-reliance, independence, and a deep connection to the land. The legacy of these pioneers lives on, not just in the fields they cultivated, but in the values they embodied. Life for a homesteader was one of relentless toil, their days governed by the rhythms of nature. Dawn would find them tending to livestock, milking cows, feeding chickens, and collecting eggs. As the sun rose higher, the focus shifted to the fields, where they plowed, planted, and harvested, often with the help of rudimentary tools. Days were long and arduous, with every family member, young and old, contributing to the shared goal of survival. Children, though often lacking formal education, played a crucial role in the homesteading life. They assisted with chores, cared for younger siblings, and learned the essential skills of farming and homemaking. Their days were a blend of responsibility and adventure, exploring the surrounding wilderness, gathering berries and firewood, and developing a deep connection with the natural world. This hands-on upbringing instilled in them a strong work ethic, self-sufficiency, and a deep appreciation for the land. Evenings brought a welcome respite from the day's labor. Families gathered in their modest homes, sharing stories, singing songs, and enjoying the simple pleasures of each other's company. Meals, often consisting of ingredients grown and raised on the homestead, were a time for connection and gratitude. Despite the hardships they faced, homesteaders found solace in the strong sense of community that developed among them. The homesteading experience was ultimately a collective one, with family at its very core. Bound together by shared hardships and triumphs, families relied on each other for support, encouragement, and survival. Values such as hard work, perseverance, and selflessness were passed down through generations, shaping the character of those who lived them. These families understood that their success depended not on individual achievement, but on their ability to work together towards a common goal. Within the homesteading family, each member played a vital role. The father, often seen as the head of the household, provided leadership, oversaw the farm's operations, and protected his family from the dangers of frontier life. The mother, the heart of the home, nurtured her children, managed the household, and often contributed to the farm's productivity through gardening, preserving food, and raising poultry. Children, as they grew, learned the value of hard work, responsibility, and contributing to the family's well-being. Despite the demanding nature of their lives, homesteading families found moments of joy and celebration amidst the daily grind. Barn dances, quilting bees, and religious gatherings provided opportunities for socialization, entertainment, and connection with their neighbors. These events fostered a strong sense of community and offered a welcome reprieve from the isolation of frontier life. Through shared experiences and mutual support, homesteaders built bonds that transcended the boundaries of their individual farms. Central to the success of any homestead was the garden, a testament to the family's self-sufficiency and resilience. Here, amidst carefully tended rows, they grew a variety of vegetables, fruits, and herbs, providing sustenance throughout the year. The garden was more than just a source of food. It represented their connection to the land, their ability to provide for themselves, and their hope for a bountiful future. It was a place of pride, hard work, and the satisfaction that comes from nurturing life from the soil. Livestock played an equally crucial role in the homesteading economy. Cows provided milk, butter, and cheese, while pigs offered meat for the long winter months. Sheep supplied wool for clothing and blankets, and horses served as invaluable work companions, pulling plows, transporting goods, and enabling travel to neighboring homesteads. The care and management of these animals were integral to the family's survival and self-sufficiency, but perhaps no creature was more synonymous with homestead life than the humble chicken. Valued for their eggs, meat, and feathers, chickens were a common sight on homesteads across the American West. Easy to raise and requiring minimal space, they provided a readily available source of protein and a welcome addition to the family's diet. The rhythmic clucking of chickens and the sight of hens pecking in the yard became iconic images of homesteading life, representing resourcefulness, adaptability, and the ability to thrive in challenging circumstances. No exploration of homesteading cuisine would be complete without mentioning chicken and dumplings, a dish that embodies the spirit of resourcefulness and comfort food at its finest. This hearty stew, made with simple ingredients, was a staple on homestead tables, providing nourishment and warmth on cold winter nights. The following recipe, passed down through generations, captures the essence of this beloved dish, so don't worry about the ingredients. A complete list is found in the description. Start with a whole chicken, cut into pieces. 1 onion, chopped, 2 carrots chopped. You will also need 2 celery stalks, chopped, and 1 teaspoon of salt. You will also need 1½ teaspoon black pepper, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1/2 cup milk. In a large pot or Dutch oven, combine the chicken, water, onion, carrots, celery, salt, and pepper. Bring these items to a boil over high heat, then reduce heat to low, cover, and simmer for 1½ to 2 hours, or until the chicken is cooked through. This recipe works great over a bed of coals at your campfire. Next, remove the chicken from the pot and set aside to cool slightly. Now strain the broth into a large bowl, discarding the vegetables. Return the broth to the pot. In a medium bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. As you form the dough flour, gradually whisk in the milk until a smooth dough forms. Now bring the broth to a simmer over medium heat. Next, drop spoonfuls of the dough into the simmering broth, and reduce the heat to low. Cover and simmer for 15 to 20 minutes, or until the dumplings are cooked through. While the dumplings are simmering, shred the chicken meat and discard the bones. To serve, ladle the dumplings and broth into bowls and top with the shredded chicken. So there you have it, official homestead chicken and dumplings. While the era of westward expansion and free land may be long gone, the spirit of homesteading remains as relevant as ever. In an increasingly complex and technology-driven world, the values of self-sufficiency, hard work, and connection to the land offer a refreshing antidote to the stresses of modern life. Embracing these principles, even in small ways, can bring a sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Today, homesteading takes on many forms, from urban gardening and backyard chicken coops to off-grid living and sustainable farming practices. It's about taking control of your food sources and finding joy in the simplicity of living in harmony with nature. It's about rediscovering the satisfaction of creating something with your own hands, whether it's a loaf of bread, a hand-sewn quilt, or a thriving garden. The lessons of the homesteaders resonate deeply in the 21st century. Their resilience in the face of adversity, their unwavering commitment to family and community, and their deep appreciation for the natural world offer a timeless blueprint for a life well lived. By embracing the values of self-reliance, resourcefulness, and connection to the land, we can honor their legacy and rediscover the enduring spirit of homesteading in our own lives. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this will ignite a new desire to live the good life of homesteading. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Your support is greatly appreciated.